If you're looking for an all-in-one platform to sell digital products, coaching, or even launch your own membership hub, Pensight might just be your new secret weapon. In this video, I'm diving into exactly how it works, what makes it different from the rest, and why it's becoming a go-to tool for creators who want simplicity without the limits. Now, if you're ready to give Pensight a try, make sure to use the affiliate link below in the description. You'll not only support the channel, but also get access to some exclusive bonuses I put together that includes over 50 digital product ideas, 5 proven ways to drive free traffic, and a full step-by-step setup guide to get your Pensight page live fast. And quick tip, if you're thinking about upgrading, go for the yearly plan. You'll save with an extra 20% discount, making it the smartest move long-term. Now let's get into the video. So you've decided to try out Pensight, you have signed up for an account, and you are now logged in for the first time. This is what you're going to see. This is going to be your dashboard. And as you can see, it is very simplistic. It is very minimalistic. It's clean, right? It's streamlined, especially compared to some of Pensight's competitors that when you first log in and see your dashboard for the first time, there's so many things happening all at once, and it can be overwhelming to especially somebody who is just starting out in this business, right? So first thing you're going to see is going to be your stats, right? So stats is going to be your revenue, orders, page views. So this is going to be real time as much as possible, right? So, and you can also filter it by day. So by time, so 7 days, 24 hours, 30 days, and up to 12 months or a year. Below that is going to be your create a product section. So this is where your digital goods, your sessions, your courses, memberships, so on and so forth are located. This is just going to be the first 4. If you're looking for something else, you just click create more products. And here you're going to see everything that are available to create, right, for products. Now, if you go down, this is going to be your socials. This is going to be your social media. So your TikToks, your Instagrams, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook. So if you want to click add socials, all you need to do is click this. And here there's going to be add social button, right? So, and you're just going to choose what social media platform you have. And as you can see here, once you click this, right, you're going to see everything that are available. So you have Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Threads. This is Instagram too, X or Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Twitch, AngelList, GitHub, Dribble, Flickr, Quora, Spotify, and other available options for websites or platforms that are not as big as these ones, right? So after that, just click on link here. Just put Instagram. If it's Instagram, if it's LinkedIn, just go LinkedIn and just click save, right? So that's how you do it. Now, right? That is the last one. And then next one is payouts. This is pretty much where your revenue will be filtered to. Your Stripe, of course, you need a Stripe account. Not all countries have Stripe, so make sure that your country has a Stripe availability to make sure, right? So that is your dashboard. Next, it's going to be your My Page. This is pretty much your profile of sorts. So at the start, it's going to be like this. It's very plain, right? So if you want to change this, you just need to click on Appearance. And in your appearance, you could have some templates that you could choose from. So you can go with banana, which is very bright yellow, peach, citrus. I like cyan chick because it's pretty clean and still looks pretty good and eye-catching. And it's very easy on the eyes. After your templates, you can scroll down. You can choose your cover photo. You could hide it, or you could just show it, right? For background, you just want flat colors or gradient. Gradient is great because, as you can see here, there is a separation between these two colors, right? And you could also opt to change the colors that you want for gradient. You could actually choose these are already existing presets, or just choose the color code if you have for your branding, right? Next is card. So for example, you want a drop down, a soft shadow, which you can't see for this type of template. If you want hard shadow, a drop down, you can't really see it as much. So let's change it a little bit. Let's go to this. As you can see here, you can see the drop down, right? After that is going to be your fonts, right? So fonts, there aren't that many. You have over a little bit over a dozen, but most of these are pretty good. And actually Montserrat, quick tip, Montserrat is pretty popular for a lot of entrepreneurs. So let's use that. And all you need to do is click on save changes like so. And now your product page or profile is set, right? So this is what you're going to see, or what your customers will see. Now, we're going to go to products. This is where your products that you have created will be at. This is where you're going to see them. Now you can have public, which is, the people can buy them. Private, these are the ones It's pretty much the same as unpublished and archive, to be honest, because if you don't delete them, well, as you can see here, if you go to all, which is there's a default quick intro product that is already available. If you click on the three dots here on the right hand side, there's a pop-up. You can just delete them, right? So if you don't plan on deleting them, you can actually just unpublish them or private them. In my opinion, all these three pretty much does the same thing, right? Unless the only separation that I can see is if you're developing a product, right, and you're just saving it as draft, you can put it as unpublished or private even, right? But if it's a product that you want to get out of circulation, you can just private it or unpublish it or even archive it. So in my opinion, these are redundancies for the Pensight platform's service, right? So next one is going to be chat, right? Chat is where you're going to have a bot, which is going to be what your customers would be communicating with. Next is marketing. So you can do email automations here. You could do email broadcasts, which pretty much is kind of like cold calling, but through emails. And then affiliate program. You can opt to create an affiliate program for customers who are willing to earn a little bit of cash on the side while helping you sell more. And then you have your calendar. This is pretty much like Google Calendars, but in one platform. And then your wallet is going to be, well, of course, where your revenue will be located and seen. This is going to be your order section where you can see the orders, your invoices, and payment plans if you have any. And then when it comes to forms, well, you can have email forms here that you can create if your business requires it to have such things, right? But the most important thing for us in this video is going to be creating your product. So let's go here, create a product. So let's say create a digital product like so. This is what we are going to be working with. So as you can see here, this is very bare bones, very minimalistic. It's very easy to navigate. So you're going to have your titles. Let's just say a guide, right? A guide. And as you can see here on the right hand side, this is going to be what people will be seeing once you start selling this product, right? You can see it live be reflected on the profile or product page, right? So let's just say a guide. Product type, let's just say ebook, right? Like ebook. Product card, there are three: compact, featured, and private. Private is something like, oh, you need to unlock this. You need to subscribe to us before you could actually opt to buy this product. A lot of very premium tier products or services are like this, but a lot of people like to use featured because if you just go with compact, this is it, right? But featured, you can actually add a thumbnail so that people would be more enticed to buy. And then button, buy now, right? Buy now. There you go. Product type, you can enable this. There you go. So that they can see that it's an ebook, or you could just like not enable it. By default, it is disabled. Show price, of course. That is very important. And then thumbnail, you just need to add a thumbnail here to show what type of product, or at least the art cover, as it were, right? And then when it comes to pricing, you want to click start a sale because it is important. Again, I talked about this, about psychology when it comes to consumerism, right? If people see that it is for sale, they see a sale marker there, they are more likely to buy the product. And after this, you want to click on new price, say $10 before it was 25, right? 24, say $24.99. There we go. So as you can see here, the slash down price, right? It's over 50%, right? Or you could just opt to maybe multiple installments if it is an ongoing subscription or subscription, pretty much the same thing. And then name a fair price. You can do this as a micro event of sorts to entice customers to actually, oh, this business is pretty cool, you know, like they actually give out deals every once in a while. And then upload your product files here. So again, if this is an ebook, a PDF file will be uploaded here. This is where you do that. And then order a success message. Yeah, thanks for the purchase. That's pretty standard. Custom form if you need that. Upsell funnel if you need that. And then smart actions if you need that. So all you need to do after all of this is click continue, right? So thanks for the purchase. Good luck, right? There you go. Click continue. And here you're going to be asked for a template, right? So either start a template or skip your landing page, right? If you don't have, do that. And then you can customize a guide, right? This is going to be your product link, but you know, for the most part, people don't really edit this, so it is, you know, left as is. And what you want to do last is either save as draft if you're not Like if you're not done fixing your product, or just click publish like so, and we are now published. There you go. So that is how you create a product, and that is pretty much the rundown for Pensight. Is it worth it? In my opinion, it is. It is, especially if you're starting out when creating an online business, whether you're a new entrepreneur or a new coach. You know, when you want to do subscription-based businesses, it is a good option to try out because it is much easier than most of its competitors. It's very streamlined, it's very efficient, and it's very basic that a lot of people, if not most people, if not all people, can actually get into it fairly easily. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a video. Hope you liked it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell icon. We'll see you on the next video.